My name is Taylor Roche. I am the associate pastor here at Parkside Church in Bakersfield, and I have been volunteering with Campus Life for the last 2 years. So in 2019, I got to go in person to North High and Standard Middle School, but obviously starting in 2020, that changed. And so we were forced to sort of reimagine, be creative, and try to think about how we continue to do ministry when the students that we were used to seeing every week at lunch were suddenly unreachable, or not, at least not reachable in person. And so we've done a lot of things this year that have been different, things that we did not plan on doing at the beginning of the year. But among those things that have been really cool, we did an Among Us game night when it was allowed. We did most of it outside. We've done church partnership nights around a bonfire in the parking lot and roasting marshmallows. And we've also done a core team weekly meeting on Thursday afternoons that has been fantastic. And one of the biggest takeaways for me as I look back on this year that's been just so unexpected, right, and so different than we thought, is that even in this really challenging time, God has continued to provide new ways and different ways to do ministry that we would have never thought of, would have never crossed our mind had we not been forced into this situation. And so as I look back on this year, it's crazy to me to think that actually in 2020, we had more students come to Parkside Church from North High than we did in 2019, which is nuts, which is not something that, you know, looking back and looking at the circumstances of 2020, we would have expected or thought. But throughout this time, God has continued to prompt conversations and weekly hangouts, even if it's over Zoom, that has connected students to church through the ministry of Campus Life. And so I'm incredibly thankful, even in spite of the uncertainty of 2020, that we serve a God that is still faithful and a God that has continued to do ministry even in new and different ways. And so that's one of the things that I'm particularly thankful for and blessed by, to be a part of the ministry of Campus Life.